Oke guys, berjumpa lagi di channel Makmur Fun. Kita kembali di game Genshin Impact. Di video sebelumnya kita udah beres ketemu dengan Cari di kapal yang megah ini ada. Ternyata ini kepemilikan Sandrone ya ada. Sekarang kita akan membantu Sandrone untuk menemukan hadiah terakhir ya dari Aran ya, penciptanya Sandrone. Terus kita di mana ini? Suruh menyelam. Nyelamnya di mana lagi nih? Ntar berarti ini tuh kita harus keluar ya. Ntar mana tangga tuh? Tangga. Oh ini dia. Salah belok sini ternyata. Oke, kita ke Sandrone. Enggak, marionet ya. Oh di sini masih marionet.
Alright, our first stop is the Barrel region. After Alain left the Fontaine Research Institute, he lived in seclusion somewhere around there.
Oke, guys kan. Oke, kita ada di mana nih? Nggak bisa pakai M. Ini di dalam air sekitar bawah mana gitu.
Huh. This place has changed a lot. Guess I really have been gone for a long time. Let's look around and see what we can learn. Oh, and don't forget to catch a few to take back. We need to keep up appearances, remember?
Oke, kita nangkap ikan. Oke, kita suruh nangkap ikan lagi. Buat sampah. Ini buat menghindari pajak ya. Oke, kita ke atas lagi buat tangkap kepiting ini. Kepiting terbang nih, aduh. Jadi umur kita akan dapat kepiting. Terus ini apa ya? Ubur-ubur lagi. Ikan, ubur-ubur, kepiting. Terus tujuan kita ada di depan. Ini bang tempat kapal kah? Oke, cutscene lagi dulu.
Poisson isn't too far from here, right? It's all a bit nostalgic, I guess. Back when I lived here, all this was still above water. All right. I have a general understanding of the terrain changes and sediment accumulation. We can stop here for now.
Oke, istirahat dulu kah?
That went smoother than expected. I appreciate the help.
No problem. You doing okay though, Sandrone? Seeing your home look nothing like you remember, that can't be easy.
I'm fine. Times change. People change. That's the one thing you can actually count on. I made peace with that a long time ago. You should head back and put them in the aquarium tanks. We finished ahead of schedule, so your crew is probably still on the ship. I'll follow in a bit.
Right. Xavier said he was gonna test out a couple of shots.
Yakin tidak perlu ikut?
I'm sure. I want to take another look around on my own.
Kepiting.
Okay then. Want us to let you know when the filming is done?
No need. Columbina relies on Kuvaki to perceive her surroundings. In Nodcry, her senses are heightened because Kuvaki is everywhere. But here, as long as she doesn't activate her abilities, her range of perception should be equivalent to an average person's line of sight. I figured that out back in Snezhnaya.
That's oddly specific.
I have hiding from her down to a science. So, what? Things might be a bit different now that she's merged with the Moon Sisters, but I doubt there's been a drastic change. The point is, you two can head back. Don't worry about me.
Okay, if you say so. Come find us on the ship if you need anything.
Kayaknya lebih kuat dah kalau lagi malam.
What did you leave for me, Alain? Did you know I would come back? Or did you make it so I would have to?
Kepitingnya kabur manten. Mencari pancingan. Dapatnya ikan citari. Oke, ini dia quest. Total pendapatan sedang mencari kita. Selesai quest untuk melanjutkan misi menuju quest. Oh, ini nggak bisa. Ini nggak bisa. Oke, kita cek dulu skill ajaib apa. Anjir, banyak sekali ini. Belum terbuka, terbuka. Aduh, kakak. Oh, bayar ini slot. Aduh, banyak sekali ini game play. Oke. Terus yang ini nggak bisa ya. Terus ini skill kan udah arsip. Waduh, ini banyak juga PR-nya nih. Ikan tak berbahaya, harus mancing. Oke, mancing. Terus perlengkapan. Oke. Ini murah nih. Oke. Ini pancingan, nangkep pancing kayaknya. Terus mancing kayak. Mancing. Ini apa ini? Makhluk ininya nih. Oh, ini 69. Oke, belum ya. Oke, kita lanjutin dulu yang ini ya. Saya sedang mencari kita. Subscribe untuk melanjutkan. Coba kita cek. Oke. Ditanggal karena mode fokus sudah diaktifkan pada quest lain. Oke, karena ini ya. Yang ini ya. Ini eventnya, ini sini jadi nggak bisa. Terus ini lamaran nggak bisa. Oke, kita mungkin fokus ke sini dulu ya. Ini mudah-mudahan nggak bentrok sih, tapi coba dulu. Tuh mini quest berarti. Mini quest untuk melengkapi si ini ya. Masuk dulu. Kita utamain quest utama dulu. Mini questnya bisa dilanjutin nanti. Nah, kalau Bina ini enggak?
They're filming over there.
Oke, siap.
Oops, sorry.
What's your take, detective?
Bullet wound to the chest. Gunpowder residue on the clothes. The victim must have been shot at close range.
You think it was someone they knew?
Yes. It's possible the suspect arranged for them to meet at this very spot.
A reasonable deduction. But you're overlooking a crucial clue.
Ya, apa itu?
What?
The victim's pocket watch is missing. And cut. I think we got it. Good work, everyone. Phew, finally.
Bagus sih
Acting was
ini.
nerve-wracking for me when I first tried it too. Just loosen up, and you'll get used to it in no time.
Charlotte!
Caret. Bagus caret setiran ininya.
Oh, hello there, you two.
You're filming here too? Oh, so Charlotte's crew must have been the one that asked you to help out, huh, Chevres?
Yep. They heard about a potential filming location and wanted to come check it out.
But when we got here, your crew had already beaten us to it. Luckily, Xavier and our director, Lapine Pauline, go way back. In the end, we agreed to just share each other's filming locations.
Considering all the last-minute changes, that's just what Musketeer Pictures needed.
For sure! Based off the scene just now, you must be the star of the film, Charlotte!
You bet! This detective costume really suits me, don't you think?
Yep.
Oh,
Bagus.
for sure. You're already right at home lurking in the shadows taking pictures of this and that. Add a notepad and you're practically method.
Thanks, Miss Chiori. I appreciate the compliment.
That didn't sound much like a compliment to Paimon.
Itu ninja sebenarnya.
So this is a film set? It looks like a very happy place.
This must all be quite new to you, Miss Columbina.
Yes. I watched a few films with a friend once, but she thought there was no point if I wouldn't open my eyes. So she stopped inviting me.
Bentar.
Looks like I missed out on a lot.
Kalau pikir kok memang banyak hal. Tidak ada kata terlambat untuk mencoba.
True. But being an actor seems like a tough job.
Huh? Most people would swap lives with an actor in a heartbeat. The lifestyle is so glamorous, and the pay is more than generous.
But they have to act out lives that aren't their own, with the whole world watching on in judgment. If they don't do it justice, it must feel like they're letting people down.
Iya kata.
Exactly how it feels. This young lady has quite the unique perspective. Well, that's true. But these actors are here because they want to be and they think it's fun. Most of them, at least.
Not to mention, the film we're shooting is based entirely on you, Miss Columbina. You just need to be true to yourself.
I don't have to pretend to be someone I'm not?
Not at all. Authenticity is what we're after. For example, this first scene opens with you on the boat, sailing to your friend's homeland. You just need to think about that moment in the story and picture how you would feel.
Oh, okay.
We're all here? Wonderful! Let's head to the deck and get shooting. Oh, and this is for you, dear Paimon. Your clapperboard.
Whoa! Is this the same one Paimon used for the Two Musketeers?
Cuma kesetir.
The very same. I saved it just for you.
Thanks, Xavier! Feels like being reunited with an old friend.
Kameraku juga masih disimpan dah.
Of course! That said, I have a different job in mind for you this time, traveler.
Bagian apa?
Our film is focusing on a single protagonist, so conveying the subtle changes in her state of mind is of the utmost importance. In addition to the actor's own performance, another way we can convey that is through lighting.
Huh? But there's already a lighting specialist, isn't there?
Yes, but it's clear the Traveler and Miss Columbina share a deep bond. You might have a better chance of understanding her frame of mind in certain scenes.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, what do you say? Willing to take on the role of lighting specialist?
Oke, kita ganti ini ya. Berarti event sebelumnya dia jadi operator kamera, sekarang di operator
It's
cahaya.
settled! I leave the job of translating our leading lady's inner thoughts in your capable hands.
Oke, kita pindah ke deck. Bentar. Kita ngobrol dulu ke ini Piu.
Seeing all the sets in place, things are looking even better than I expected. The actors are doing great too. Editing.
Hi, Lapine Pauline.
Hey, you're back! The timing couldn't be more perfect. If there's one thing you absolutely can't miss, it's the Fontanalia Film Festival.
Oke.
And you're a director this time. That's so cool.
It's all thanks to my apprentice, Nanette. She's the one who told me to read Great Detective Herlock in the first place. And then it struck me. This would make a great film.
What about your savings, though? You didn't...
Bahasa kekuatan.
Yep, I went all in.
Paimon was worried you'd say that.
Oh, relax. It's different this time. I met director Xavier back during my camera outsourcing days, so I got to know the industry a bit. I know exactly what our film needs and what the fans want to see.
Yeah.
So be sure to check it out. I'm confident we've got a winner on our hands.
Oke, siap.
Sounds like it. But we've got some filming chops ourselves. It's definitely still anyone's game.
Then may the best film win.
Oke. Bentar, aku ke sini dulu caret ini.
Oh, I didn't expect to run into you two on set. Happy Fontanalia Festival.
Nice acting back there, Charlotte.
Thanks. I'm, usually the one behind the camera, so it's actually pretty nerve-wracking being the center of all that attention. But I've known Miss Lapine Pauline for quite some time, so we work really well together. Miss Lapine Pauline prefers to assign roles based on our own personalities. She'll even adjust the script to make it a better fit. The scene from earlier was just me and Chevraz, but Navi and Emily are also going to be taking part.
Ah, Navi DM juga kan?
Ooh, that's quite the lineup.
Your film's leading lady also seems like quite the score. Just on first impressions alone, it's clear she's someone special. Guess we'll just have to wait and see who wins Best Picture and gets to go home with the Farina Award.
Oke. Tapi Perina ini carat ya. Oke, caratan Perina. Tuh. Ah, Citari.
I want to ask for an autograph so bad, but I can't do it dressed like this.
Tanda tangan? Apa?
The cast of Great Detective Herlock. Duh! I came all the way here just for the premiere.
Oke, tenang.
But I didn't expect to end up on their film set. My laundry just won't dry. The weather here is too wet.
Oke, nanti dibantu, dibintain. Tenang. Oke, terus kita kemana ini? Oh, langsung keluar kah? Kita bikin videonya di luar kah? Kita bikin videonya di luar ternyata guys. Kita di dalam. Kan setnya udah beda guys. Oh ya benar ya. Oke, di mana? Sini kah? Cutscene?
Alright, without any further ado, it's time for production on our film, A Homecoming, to officially begin! Turning it over to you once again, Director Farina.
All right. Positions, everyone. Camera operator, clapper loader, get set up. Let me know when lighting is good to go.
Oke, gimana coba deh cara pencahayaannya di setting?
All you need to worry about, Miss Columbina, is hitting your mark. Other than that, just focus on immersing yourself in the emotions of the moment.
Okay.
Good. Lighting, are we ready?
Nah, kita bikin cahaya di mana? Ini kita pilih sendiri cara tepat pencahayaannya. Coba kalau di sini. Lampu lembut. Kita cek dulu. Pasang ulang. Kalau di sini standar terang lembut. Udah nggak pasang ulang. Kalau dari sini standar. Kita tes coba jadi pemasangan. Lampu ini lembut. Selesai pemasangan, coba lihat.
Ready. All right, quiet on set. 3, 2, 1, action.
This is her homeland.
Columbina.
Cut! The emotions I'm looking for were definitely there. Let's just try to keep it a bit more natural. Oh, but definitely keep that gesture at the end. I loved how real it felt. You looked genuinely moved. All right, if you're ready, let's go for another take. Miss Columbina?
That presence. It kind of felt like Sandrone.
Oke, ternyata kue sampai sini guys ya, gak sih? Pasti ada lanjutannya, tenang. Gue chapter 1. Oke, kita dengerin dulu kata-kata di sini.
Terrific performance, Miss Columbina. Truly excellent work.
Thank you, Director Verena. You really don't mind me not taking off my eye mask?
Not at all. Xavier and I already talked it over. The character is based on you, so there's no need to change what you're accustomed to doing. Besides, the mask could become one of the defining traits of our film's leading lady. Just like you suggested, we'll leave the reveal to the more important moments.
Oke, tenang, aman. Bentar. Sebelum ini harus Sandrone ada di atas. Kita cek dulu ke atas ya. Nope. Bisa lewat. Kita cek atas. Tadi dia ada di atas, paling atas ya. Tadi ya. Aku cek dulu ini bisa ke atas tidak. Belum kita lanjut. Kayaknya nggak bisa dah. Nggak bisa. Oke. Oke. Udah pada kosong ternyata guys. Oke. Kita lanjutin lagi questnya. Tunggu 2 hari. Harusnya dia ini ke mereka yang telah tiada. Musim panas Festival Fontaine bagian 2. Jam 8 sampai jam 10. 2 hari kemudian. Oke. Oke kan? Tapi aku bikin kolam itunya belum ya? Ya nanti lah. BS ini. Kita lanjut next. Mungkin ya. Oke.
Sandrone said that if everything goes smoothly, we should be able to pinpoint the exact location of her home today. Let's head to the wing ahead and meet up with her.
Oke. Tuh. Mana? Oke.
You're here. We should get going then. Xavier and the others should be filming soon. How's it going? Have you managed to figure out the location of your home yet? I've narrowed down a few potential locations. We just need to take a sample from each one. Once the equipment analyzes them, we should know the exact location and where to find the entrance. Great! We should get started then.
Oke, ini di mana lagi?
All right, let's get a move on.
Oke.
That should do it. Let's head back. The filming should be just about done. We made good time. We might even know the location by the end of the day. You
Itu
sound
boleh
pretty
buka.
happy about that. Do I? I suppose I've just had enough of these anomalies I've been dealing with. The sooner I can fix them, the better. Anyway, enough chit-chat. We have work to do. Oh, but let's head in through the side door. I don't want to run into the crew on the deck. All right, now we just need to wait for the results. Since we have some time to kill, I suppose I might as well see how this aquarium of yours is coming along. You seemed quite enthusiastic about it.
Aku belum bikin apa-apa.
It's really coming together.
Keramikannya aku bikin. Gimana dong? Quest ya. Ini apa nih? Oh. Menarik. Ini kupu-kupu ada sesuatu kah? Oke, ada yang bagus. Oke, suruh buka sini. Tuh ke bawah. Akuariumnya belum bikin, guys. Nih. Berarti ini harus ini ya dibuka ya. Oke.
Oh, kind of impressive actually. These must be the ones we caught the first time we went underwater.
Like it?
It's fine, I guess. Nothing special.
Come on! It sounded like you really liked it just now!
You're that proud of it? Is this a sense of accomplishment or something?
Well, yeah. And it's pretty.
You know it's gonna be gone soon, though, right?
What do you mean?
After the festival, this ship will be returned to the fortress of Meropide, and this aquarium will be no more.
So?
So, no matter how much work you put into this place, once the festival is over, it's all just going to disappear.
But not making the most of it when we have the chance is an even bigger waste!
Yep, betul.
But if you know it's all going to be gone one day, why even bother?
Well, because...
Kenangan.
Because you still get to keep the things you gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced.
Doesn't that make losing them even harder?
Well, if you put it like that... But the happy memories we make along the way last forever! You just have to take a more... glass-half-full perspective. Not to mention, everything we do here is gonna be on film, so... it'll still live on in some shape or form.
And when you look back on it, only happy memories will come to mind?
Exactly!
So it's about finding joy in the process itself.
Traveler! You're back already?
What's wrong with that? You say that like it's terrible news or something.
How did you get here? I didn't see you on the deck. Oh, never mind. We need to help Miss Guillotin hide ASAP. The crew is heading over here to shoot any second.
What? They should be done by now.
There was a mishap earlier that cost them some time. I was waiting on deck so I could warn you the minute you showed up. Anyway, you should head back to the captain's cabin right away. They're gonna be here any minute now. Finally! That's a wrap for the scenes on the deck. Wouldn't have taken half as long if the wind hadn't snapped our equipment in two.
Uh-oh! Too late!
Change of plans then. You'll just have to hide.
Hide? And where exactly am I supposed to do that?
Oh, there's a box over there! You can get in that!
Huh? You expect me to...
Do I need my makeup done for the next scene too?
For the love of...
Let me see. Maybe just a quick touch-up.
Huh? Traveler and Paimon? What are you doing here? I thought you took the day off to take care of something.
Huh? Oh, well, it didn't take as long as we were expecting, so we came back early. What about you guys? You're still not done shooting for the day?
No, we ran into an issue that, set us back. It meant Miss Charlotte's crew wasn't able to wrap either. We both still have scenes to shoot in this aquarium.
Oh, that's not ideal. For several reasons. Let us help then. The sooner we wrap, the sooner everyone can get some rest.
All right.
Thanks, you two.
Miss Charlotte's crew can go first then. If I'm not mistaken, you still have a night shoot later.
Thanks, Director Farina.
Salah harusnya mini questnya dulu selesaiin ya.
Fellow artists should help each other out where we can.
Agreed. Well then, camera, lights, get set up. Actors, give your lines a quick once-over. Let's try to get this in one take. All right, places, everyone. And 3, 2, 1, action.
So, the story ends like this. But when Duke Saint Germanus departed, he clearly said that everything was beyond redemption. Huh? That sounds familiar. Wait, it's from that novel I came across while researching the numerological array. He's only a genius when it comes to mechanics, and everything else, he's just an ordinary person.
Huh? What was that noise? Whatever, I'll just fix it in post.
Mr. Koba, please don't speak as if I were the accomplice. Not so hard. This box isn't sturdy enough for that. This is why I keep saying, don't put too much trust in Clockwork Mecha. Unlike humans, machines don't have a heart. A heart?
That's right. It's what's on the inside. It's also referred to as someone's soul, or likened to free will. You can think of it as a person's core, what makes them unique. In general, though, people don't believe machines are capable of having a soul.
You said my emotion module was faultless.
It is, but that's not quite the same thing.
Do you think I have one then? A heart?
I don't think so. I know so.
Jadi kata-kata
The
bagus sekali.
question is, do you recognize it within yourself?
That's where you're wrong. I can't believe this. Forcing me to hide in a box and listen to this drivel. Me.
In the end, clocks tick through tranquil years. Fish swim in crystalline springs. No matter how grand a dream is, it will fade away like this. Forlorn, wordless, silent.
And cut.
That was a long one. What did you think? If she makes them do another take, I'm going to flip a lid. And not just the one to this box.
Oh, there were some weird audio things going on, but acting-wise, it was great. It's a keeper.
Perfect. That means I can get out of this box.
It's our turn. Camera operator, set up for the next scene. In this one, our protagonist peruses an aquarium in a foreign land and gets swept up in memories of her friend. So, in terms of lighting, that's the vibe we're going for. Got that?
Jadi
Shoot. I thought there'd be a break and Centroni could slip away. What are we gonna do now?
Break a leg. Yep, we're headed off to shoot our next scene.
oke, siap. Harus cepat.
All right, quiet on set. We're about to start rolling. Ready, Miss Columbina? Miss Columbina?
I think she would like this.
Quick, we should roll on this.
It doesn't forage with the others, or prey upon its smaller kin. Instead, it remains where it is, cradled in the coral's quiet beauty. as though the raging cyclones above are of no consequence. And yet, she still stood before the cyclone in the end. So I think that story has it wrong. She is no different than us. She has a heart.
Columbina.
Hmm?
Uh-oh, is she onto us?
Hmm.
What is she doing? Cut!
You okay, Columbina?
Hmm? Oh, yes. I just thought...
Why don't we take a short break? It's been a long day of shooting so far. That last take was beautifully organic, though. We can use it as is. No need to go again.
Thanks, Director Farina. But I'm fine to continue.
You're sure? In that case, let's shoot some quick B-roll. Then we can move to our next outdoor scene.
Ini hewan-hewannya nggak ada, guys. Kalau gini aku kumpetin itu event yang kecilnya dulu ya. Gak apa lah.
Absolutely suffocating.
Huh?
You okay, Sandrone? Right as rain. Come on, let's go check the test results. It's time for me to go home.
Oke. Nggak ada. Harusnya aku beresin ini dulu ya. Kocak-kocak. Nggak apa lah. Tuh di mana lagi teh kolam? Kolam situ, aku tahu sini. Ini kah? Cutscene.
All right, it should be around here. Give me some space. I'll activate the water insulating mechanism. The what? Alain, much like Renee, had long predicted that the water levels in Fontaine would rise. Thanks to his expertise in mechanics, he was able to implement a few simple measures to protect our home from flooding. I told him there was no need, that I would just move when the water rose too high. But it would seem he knew a day like this would come. All right, the silt has been cleared away.
Main game.
Go activate the mechanism for the first sluice gate. That will fill the empty middle chamber with water.
Bentar, mana ini teh? Ya. Terbang. Masuk.
Alright, now turn on the drainage mechanism in front of the second sluice gate, and this chamber will become empty once again.
Iya. Lagi dibuka. Ya. Intinya kebuka. Udah pada makan belum? Nah. Cuma bikin videonya doang.
So, where
Sama
you
ya.
used to live? It's
Itu FF ya guys.
Kan
back when I lived here.
Apa
It was my
emang?
job to tend to
Genshin
the potted
Impact.
plants and flower beds.
Insting
Still growing
emang.
strong even after all this time.
Kamu
Who would have thought?
kamu tahu gak bahasa
If the
Inggris?
weather was nice, I would take
Aku di
Alen out in
lesan
his
bahasa
wheelchair
Inggris.
and we would go for a walk.
Bahasa Inggris?
We started bringing Polonia along too. Come to think of it, I was the only one who could get around easily back then.
Saya pencet ini.
Polonia always got stuck at some point, and it was up to me to launch a rescue mission.
Tahu.
kenangannya. Oke nih. Kenangan sepertinya kenangan yang menyenangkan.
Happy.
Menyenangkan bisa di.
I suppose they were. Of course,
Ntar,
that
jangan
was all
pencet ini.
just
Lagi
an
masih
illusion.
record.
Death still awaits all of us at the end. Oh,
Jam
all
11
right,
apa?
enough standing around. Let's head inside.
Cuma aku lihat di. Padahal jam 11. Oh iya ya, kita aku mau maju.
Yang aja nanti jatuh di situ.
Oke. Sekarang kita lagi di
Yep, this
kerjaan
place is exactly how I
kerjaan
left it.
di
Nothing has changed.
restoran. Restoran. Lagi di kerajaan. Kerajaan?
Oh,
Itu tempat apa? Itu apa?
ke rumahnya.
Ke rumah.
Iya. Sesuatu yang harus ku kembalikan kepadamu.
What is it?
Ku catatan milik.
Huh? How did you get...
Cuci.
Arlecchino gave it to you, didn't she? And you
Cucian kecil.
read the whole thing.
Bisa terbang. Paimon namanya.
Just so you know, a lot of that was written a long time ago.
Udah yuk.
At that very desk, to be exact. Anyway, since you've already read it, you should just hold on to it. I can always start a new one. Well, feel free to look around. I'm going to start looking for the gift Alen mentioned. Oh, but be careful with the stuff around here. I'm not saying you can't touch anything. Just try not to choke on the dust. Old notes.
Oke, kita cek dulu ininya, lihat gambar. Sudah pudar.
The people in this picture look kind of familiar. Oh,
Iya,
this was taken when Alen and Renee were both still at the Fontaine Research Institute,
bentar, dikit lagi.
before their falling out. In his later years, Alen would often sit by the
Lagi
fireplace and
bercerita.
stare at this picture, wearing an expression somewhere between guilt and longing. He said he sometimes regretted not helping his friend when he needed it most, even if just to stop him.
Ternyata dia punya.
Oke, 4 bagian baru.
Sekarang. Aku ya.
Nah, main. Banyak nih.
Oh, these are some of
Pentingnya
Alen's drafts from his later years. Just casual doodles, really. And these are just some unimportant letters. I couldn't be bothered to sort through them before I left.
Yang itu. Ya. Pemanas.
Seperti mainan matematika di atas meja.
Oh, I played with these when I was little. During the first few months after I was created, I mean. At first, Alen and I would play together, but it didn't take long for me to
Ya
become
udahlah.
unbeatable. So, Polonia and I played together instead.
Kamu udah selesai jadi nantilah
These don't
kan
look like Paimon's kind of games. Logic and math puzzles? Those happen to be
Lagi
my
pernah-
specialty.
lagi mau
It's been so long. What do you say?
kalau
Should we
udah
play a
yang
few
nggak ada
rounds?
ngobrolnya berarti harus dibaca.
Oke, main.
Let's go with this one. The gears on the
Aku juga
left
mau
are
nomornya,
stacked from
Miss.
largest to
Nah, aku ya.
smallest. The goal
Boleh
is to
mau
move them to the
mainan
other
nih.
side in the fewest number of moves.
Iya, tanya.
Just remember, you can't stack a bigger gear on top of a
Abis
smaller
itu aku.
one.
Udah sekarang aku nanti. Ya aku juga. Kamu yang ngomong. Ngomongnya. Ih. Tegak banget anjir. Ya, sekarang aku lah kan aku bingung. Rumit ya? Apa main? My sekarang aku dulu. Buddha Asnim. Hai. Peya. Hai. Voice. Permaya. Aku nanti kan juga mau Payas moyai. Hai. Komis nai by 3 menit. Once members by my more beautiful. Aku punya stiker.
Looks like it took you a few extra moves.
Aku mau
My first attempt was the
dulu
same.
lah.
You'll get better with practice. Well,
Ya.
what did you think of the game?
Seru juga.
You showed quite a bit of promise, too. We should do this again sometime. There are other puzzles we could try.
Tapi gak sih. Aku juga mau ngomong. Aku mau ngomong tapi malah sepertinya
This was Elaine's workbench.
kasih mau
Later on, of course,
ada
it became mine.
bekasnya.
It's where both Polonia
Nah,
and
nah,
I
nah,
were
nah,
brought
nah,
to life. Before Elaine was bedbound, this is where he would teach me about mechanics. I would sit and listen, chiming in with questions here and there. Later on, when he got too sick, I took over and would work on Polonia here. Wow! This house is filled with so many memories!
Kelihatannya rumah.
Cozy and charming!
Kasih tahu dong.
You should have seen it in its prime, when people actually lived here. A lit fireplace, a steaming cup of coffee. That's the real deal. You know, we also used to have a
Yeah.
mechanical piano that Elaine
Itu
built.
orang tegak, hari kamu jangan gini.
Chic!
Lucu tuh yang
Elaine
itu.
never played it much.
Siapa yang
He probably wasn't able to at that point. But I managed to teach myself.
Anu
Music theory is essentially math
guys,
after all. Once you learn
my
the patterns, it's not really that
my
difficult.
superman
I loved
I
perusing Elaine's
u
collection of classical music. The chords and harmonies felt like individual mathematical puzzles. It was
bibir aku
fascinating.
lagi sakit
So I did
kalau
some
lagi kamu
composing as
ngomong
well.
gagak
But
gigi.
as Elaine continued to
Riwuh
deteriorate,
kamu mah baca.
even the sound of
Ngomong
music
lain
began
mah.
to grate on his nerves. So I got rid of the piano.
my spring berries.
Back then, I assumed a piano was like an ordinary clothing rack. Commonplace in every home and easily replaceable. It was only after I left that I realized how hard a good piano is to find. Enough about that. Ellen's gift should be just in here. The only things undisturbed before I left were a few of his personal belongings.
Pelan-pelan ya. Ya. Ini kemana? Oke.
Wait, there's a hidden compartment at the back of this box. Looks like it's locked with some kind of gear mechanism. Knowing you, Ellen, I'm guessing it goes like this, then like this. Got it. Am I a genius or what? Let's see here. A box? Well, you gonna open it? It's heavier than I was expecting. Just how much stuff is in here? A letter? And a bunch of junk underneath it. None of it seems that important. Wait a second. This should be it.
Oh, a cube?
It's a multi-dimensional algorithmic core. Ellen would use it to store information. Only Polonia and I have access. All right, I'll start looking into the core and the letter. Feel free to go through the rest of the stuff and see if there's anything useful.
Okay. Hold on. There's another picture in here. This one has writing on the back.
A snapshot of you playing among the plants shortly after you were born. You seem to like these flowers a lot. May you grow and flourish just as they do.
Oi. Mawar.
Wow! Look how happy you are in this picture. You've changed a lot since then, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Just that you come off kind of aggressive sometimes. Or, annoyed at everyone around you?
Well then, people should stop being so annoying. It's not like I'm the one with the problem.
Of course not. Oh, here's something else. Looks like a piece of paper torn out from somewhere. Today, I solved another math puzzle and made a breakthrough on a construction problem the Institute has been stuck on for years. Am I a genius or what?
No, wait, that's
From now on, I should have people address me as Her Highness the Clockwork Princess, unraveler of all reason.
Nope. No more of that. I thought I tore this page out.
You wrote this? Then how did it get... Wait, there's more writing at the bottom.
You seem to have developed a distaste for this particular entry, considering I found it in the trash. I'm sorry, but I could not help but hold on to it. Forgive me.
Ellen! Don't be embarrassed. Everyone goes through a phase like that.
Nonsense. I wasn't even the one who wrote that. It must have been Polonia.
Maunya yang ini sih, tapi pasti ngamuk. Yang atas saja. Tapi mengerti kok.
That's enough. I told you it was Polonia. You know what? We're done with this. No more rifling around in the box. Just put it down and let me read the letter. To my little clockwork princess.
Berarti maksudnya tuh untuk Polonia ya.
Not another word. Got that? If you're reading this,
Wah,
You most
dikasih.
likely received the gift I left for you. I just hope you didn't stumble across all this while cleaning out my effects or something trivial like that. I once asked if there was something you wished for. Do you remember that? I wonder if time has changed your answer. Regardless, I have another gift. A formula that will allow you to come face to face with the anomaly inside of you. If you even still call her that. Why this gift? To understand that, allow me to wax poetic on the soul once again. I would ask you to stick with me until the end, but I know you will. You always have. I believe a person should be born twice over in their lifetime. First, there's the birth that grants us life. Then, the birth of the soul. It's a matter of transforming the life bestowed upon us into the life we choose for ourselves. And to do that, we must look inward. We must make a conscious choice to define the meaning of our life instead of allowing the happenstance of our existence to pass us by. This is the process of recognizing the soul that lives within us. You are my proudest masterpiece. I told you that long ago. But to me, you have never been a creation or a machine. To me, you're just like the rest of us. You have a heart. In fact, some theories think of the human brain as nothing more than a machine, and thought the product of its computations. So you see, perhaps we're not so different after all. Your inner machinery is just far more advanced than most. No matter how one looks at it, the heart is a complex thing, a place where logic and reason collide with our emotions. Your computational capacity allowed you to become sentient and develop logical reasoning. But it also granted you something that, on the surface, might seem contradictory. Emotion. Emotions and logic often clash with each other, and those instances of discord can accumulate over time. That is the source of what you refer to as the anomalies within you. As you told me once, you've always known what you don't want, yet you've never wished for anything in particular. Similar to how a blind person can feel when a part of their body is in pain without being able to fully visualize its form, such is your relationship with your soul. So, what I leave you now is this: a formula that will allow you to see the shape of your soul. For if you want to protect your heart, you must first be able to recognize it within yourself.
Lagi dua aja sini.
Of course. Whether you use it is entirely up to you. You are, and always have been, free to do as you wish. Regardless, whether by my formula or some other means, I trust you will know your heart one day. You always were a fast learner. And the smartest person I've ever known. Ellen. Oh.
Oh, baik-baik saja?
I'm fine. I've already figured out how this formula works. Let's get out of here and then we can use it.
You made up your mind already? You're gonna do it?
Why wouldn't I? Resolving the anomalies within my core is the reason I came here in the first place.
Butuh bantuan?
No. I I can do this on my own. But do you want to watch?
What do you mean?
I already know what anomaly I need to resolve. Like Alen said, she's an amalgamation of all the times my logic algorithms have clashed with my emotions.
And by resolve, you mean that literally, or...?
Yes.
But if you, let us in like that, wouldn't that mean letting us see a bunch of your, you know, inner thoughts and secrets?
If what Alen said is true, then I'm about to be... born anew. Or whatever. This is your chance to be lucky enough to witness it. Besides, you already read my whole diary. When it comes to keeping my innermost thoughts to myself, well, I think that ship has sailed.
You're really sure about this?
How many times do I have to say it? I finally let you in as... friends, and you want to question it. I'm not gonna offer a second time.
Kalau begitu kami terima dengan senang hati.
Enough with the mushy stuff. Just follow me.
Oke. Ya kah?
All right. With the numerological array, I can construct a simple formula that will allow you to experience what I see and hear in real time.
Oh, just like St. Lolly's scent-sharing technique. Been there, done that.
Sounds like that shaman has some tricks up her sleeve. The arcane and the mathematical are both fundamental laws of this world. Being able to achieve a similar result through both isn't surprising. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. But no comments from the peanut gallery, okay? I know I offered, but I still don't want any interruptions.
No. Ah, ini dia, cutscene. Wih, pakai robot.
Is this my heart? No, it's probably just the result of Alen's formula. A space dedicated to resolving anomalies. Huh. But it looks like the walls are all... mirrors? You made it. About time. Is that me? From the past? You just spoke of anomalies. Well, here I am. What happens when emotion contradicts reason? Shall we sit down and talk?
Cek dulu kanan kiri nggak ada. Oh, beda baju.
That should do it. Hello, my name is Alain Guillotin. Can you hear me?
Brings back memories, doesn't it? The time we spent here.
Here, I want you to have this.
A notebook?
You can use it to write things down.
I don't need to write things down. I have unlimited memory.
Even so, some things are more important than others, right? You can use it to write about the things that matter.
So you wish me to carry out a basic priority sorting operation?
I suppose you can think of it like that for now. But journaling is also an act of finding oneself. Much like we use wooden stakes to guide a plant to grow in a certain manner, what we choose to write down gives the soul much-needed direction. In the act of choosing what to forget and what to hold on to, we decide what kind of person we want to become.
I don't understand. Like I said earlier, I don't need something like this. This is where we were born, where our life began. Mornings of tending to the garden, afternoons spent cleaning, reading, or studying. Evenings of cozying up by the fire, listening to Alen share stories about his past. Alen,
What is it?
what are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's coffee. It, makes me more productive.
I want to try it.
Oh, okay. Here.
Bitter. Speaking of, why did you design me with senses? Taste, smell, touch.
Well, I'm not quite sure. It just felt like the right thing to do. I suppose I hoped you might have a life of your own one day, and that you deserve to experience all life has to offer.
Oh. Still bitter. But the smell is nice. I thought those peaceful days would go on forever. You know that's not possible. Maybe. But how was I supposed to know the end was just around the corner? That was just bad luck. Was it? Well, it certainly became a pattern, now didn't it? Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Alen was a love of coffee. We even took to hosting tea parties. A machine acting like a human. Kind of laughable, right? I suppose that's just what I'm used to. Yeah, that's just what we're used to.
Hey, this place isn't half bad. Great spot for a party.
More and more people seem to be showing up to my tea parties uninvited. Anyone care to explain?
Can you blame me? I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere, and I had to see what that was about.
I had simply asked Columbina where I might find Arlecchino. I have business to discuss with her, and Columbina suggested looking here. Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a private gathering. Apologies for the intrusion. It won't be for long.
Whatever. Just add it to the list of annoying things that have happened today. What's one more? Since you're here, you might as well stay for a cup of tea.
See? Told you she wouldn't mind.
Much obliged, Sandrone.
Well, look who we have here. Good thing I brought extra desserts. This has turned into quite the occasion.
Capitano, I was just about to go find you.
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured, I won't sully your gathering with talk of work. We can have our discussion later.
Spoken like a true gentleman. A certain unmannered 11th seat could learn a thing or two.
You know, you really should start being nicer to me, Rosaline. Or I might just snatch that 8th seat right out from under you.
I'd like to see you try.
If you're gonna fight, take it outside. The only mess I plan on cleaning up is tea-related. I still don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. One by one, people just kept barging in. And then, one by one, they left without a word. Yeah, pretty annoying, huh?
Ini yang mana ini?
Of all my days with the Fatui, the times I spent with you, Arlecchino, and Rosaline, they were my favorite. Goodbye, Sandrone.
Don't go, Columbina. We should have just said that. Why didn't we? If we had, would the story have had a different ending? She couldn't stay. There was no future for her here. She would have just faded away. You're right. I suppose that's why you call me an anomaly. Every time you make a decision, there's a voice inside your heart. My voice, asking to contradict all logic and reason. Why didn't we make her stay? Is it worse to fight for something just to lose it? Or not to have fought at all? Don't you find it unfair? One by one, we keep losing the things we care about the most. But in the end, whether I want to fight for something or cry over all we've lost, you just push it down and pretend not to hear.
Oh, ternyata. Ayo. Ini baju air loh.
And now, even Polonia, the other half of Elend's legacy, the last remaining member of our family, even Polonia is no longer with us. I did everything I could, but it's just like Elend always said. Polonia was one of a kind. There was no replicating what he managed to create. Don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading bit by bit? Like, even the things we have left are slowly slipping away. I suppose. But you can't move through life without having to say goodbye. And even as we experience loss, there are always new things to be gained. Ever so logical. What's your take, then? It feels like the more I care about something, the faster the world takes it away. It sounds so stupid, but I can't help it. That's the hand life has dealt me time and time again. Why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end? Better to never have had it at all. Better if it would all just disappear. Dark, I know. But the heart wants what it wants. Maybe the stellar linchpin appeared because of me. Because of what I wish for. I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. What an anomaly wants goes against all logic and reason after all. Well, go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you? Yes. What's it gonna be? Keeping me imprisoned here like before? Or eliminating me entirely, like debugging a code? That might actually be a mercy. I don't care. I just don't want to experience the pain of loss ever again. Go ahead. I'm ready. Why do we keep losing everything we care about? I know it hurts, but that's life. I wish... I know. I've always known. Because We've been one all along.
Hanya segitu kah?
Oh, Sandrone. I'm fine.
It's okay to cry, you know.
Cry? You've gotta be kidding me. Save the comforting for someone who needs it, Paimon.
Yang tadi itu
The emotional side of my core algorithm. My emotion module has always been fully developed and operational. Ellen tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her voice all this time.
oke.
I suppose. Huh. Come to think of it, it's kind of like the aquarium on the ship.
The aquarium?
The old me took one look at it and saw something I would inevitably lose. So I stopped putting in the effort. Then, one by one, the fish all swam away, and the place became even more bleak and depressing. Pretty pathetic, right?
Don't say that. A lot of people would feel the same. It just shows how much you care about what you have.
Tapi kalau sekarang?
Now? After seeing what you've done with the aquarium, I have to admit, I think it's beautiful. It's like you said, we get to keep the things we gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced, because we choose to hold them in our hearts.
Well said.
Besides, I've already died once. I'd be stupid not to make the most of this second chance.
And soal pemohonan?
Right. Earlier you, or your inner self, mentioned something about her wish. What was it?
You think that's something you can just ask, and I'll tell you. Think again. I may have accepted my emotional self, but I'm not about to go all soft and mushy on the inside and pour my heart out.
Ya, bisa speech dari yang biasa.
That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt. Starting with cleaning some old aquarium tanks of my own.
Huh?
Metaphorically speaking, I mean. Come on, let's head back to the ship. I need to talk to that shaman.
Ah. Oh, lagi hujan. Ini doang cuaca di Fontaine tuh. Badai angin woi.
Huh? Resentful lost souls?
You couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the Opera Epicles, right? Well, I bet that's why. The Fountain of Lucine is where all the water in Fontaine gathers. So that's where the emotions within the water converge as well.
Hold on. If it's souls we're dealing with, feeling uncomfortable should have been just the beginning. I should have been able to hear their voices or something.
And under normal circumstances, I'm sure someone of your talents would have. The problem is, these souls are no longer complete.
Remind me how they ended up like that again? You mentioned something about them being split apart?
Yes, it's called soul severing. Renee of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo came up with it. After learning of Fontaine's impending doom, Renee thought if he could find a means for the soul to live on in perpetuity, it might ensure the world's salvation. Soul severing was the first step of his research. Unfortunately, his theory of the four orthants was imperfect at the time, and a failure along the way caused his physical form to dissipate. Jakob, another member of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo, sought to carry on Renee's legacy and restore his physical form. He even used some of the people who stood in his way as test subjects for his research.
By severing their souls?
Yes. After Renee successfully awakened, the two continued their research, and all the severed souls ended up merging into Renee's consciousness. After you saved Fontaine by turning Fontainians into true humans, these souls returned to the ley lines. But the souls severed before Renee awakened had nowhere to go, doomed to forever wander the waters of Fontaine as listless spirits.
Almost as if they exist outside the bounds of this world, unrecognized by the ley lines or fate. No wonder I couldn't sense them.
Oke.
Not only that, but over time, they began to fuse with other entities. Their inner resentment lured in all sorts of evil beings, which corrupted and defiled them into nothing more than accumulations of filth. But the full transformation must have been recent. Otherwise, the Udex surely would have noticed. Wait, no, he must know already. That would explain the underwater Melazine patrols. No wonder I kept running into officers from the Mara Chaussee Phantom earlier.
In that case, let's go find Nervalette and we can sort it out together.
No, not just yet.
Why not?
For one, the diplomatic castle alone would be a nightmare. Even though I haven't reported back to Snezhnaya yet, I'm not planning to leave the Fatui anytime soon. Besides, with me here, success is a done deal. Involving other people would just complicate things. All I need is for Miss Lolly to help pinpoint the location of this monstrosity. Think you can do it?
With my eyes closed. This is what I do. I'm a lot better at it than manning a desk, at least. But, how exactly do you plan on resolving this soul stuff? Even to me, there's no obvious answer. Seems pretty complicated, all things considered.
Just trust me. I have the perfect solution.
Oh, all right. If you're that confident, we'll follow your lead. Why the sudden interest in helping Fontaine with this, Androne? You never knew Renee and the others, right?
Huh?
No, I didn't. And you're right. This problem has nothing to do with me. I wouldn't get within 10 feet of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo or its members. But in his later years, Elen told me he regretted not helping his best friend when he needed it the most. He also felt sorry towards Marianne for being too lost in his mechanical research to look after her properly. If he were still with us, I think he'd do the same. He might have a few choice words to say about it, but even after everything, he wouldn't leave his friend's mess for someone else to clean up. Friends shouldn't hold grudges or leave behind regrets. Fixing what happened between him and Renee was one of his greatest wishes. All I'm doing is fulfilling it in his stead.
You know, you really do seem a little different now.
You mean everything that just happened wasn't for nothing? Why, thank you for pointing out the obvious, Paimon.
Bersihkan tangki akuarium itu sampai bersih ya.
Just washing off the grime of the past. Turns out, a lot can build up after being ignored for so long.
What's this about aquarium tanks all of a sudden? They go off on some grand adventure and what? Now they have their own private code? Stupid.
All right then, Lolly. Tracking this thing down is up to you.
Huh? Oh, right. No problem.
You get this, Granny Eatsley!
Kau pasti bisa.
You, come with me to Hotel de Boer for a drink.
Huh?
Right now.
Kenapa?
Why? Because I said so. Miss Guillotin, I'll report back on the location tomorrow morning. Just need a drink or two first to bolster me up.
Well, don't let me keep you.
All right, you. Time to go. I've got scores that need settling.
Bingung kan. Oke. Aman. Mungkin next chapter next video kita lanjutin questnya lagi. Harusnya ada ya ini langsung. Oh, kan benar. Akan di musim panas Festival Fontaine bagian 3. Oke, kita lanjut di video selanjutnya saja ya. Terima kasih sudah menonton. Jangan lupa like dan subscribe. Sampai jumpa. Bye-bye.